Good morning, everybody. We are doing our monthly love readings for the Zodiac today. So today's start of the Zodiac is the start of the best Zodiac. It's the Capricorns, right? The king of the Zodiacs. So we're going to do our monthly love readings. Hopefully this month we'll get through the entire Zodiac. Let's see what's coming for us. This is a general reading for our Capricorn. So whether you have a Capricorn sun, moon, rising, or just a lot of Capricorn placements, now this reading is for you. So let's see what the month of November has in store for Capricorns for love. And forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So for us Capricorns, we don't like to let go. We hold on to things. We remember, kind of like elephants, but better. And so forgiveness is a big theme for the month of November. So as you get into the forgiveness, as you release all those hurts, all the things that you've been repressing forever, the universe then conspires to allow for things to come into your life. So for our Capricorns, let's really dig in deep and understand who we are holding that grudge for, who we're not forgiving, and just allow us to forgive. And most of the forgiveness is really for yourself. It's not so much for anybody else outside of yourself, because like anything, that's the only one we really need to forgive is ourselves. Forgive ourselves for the situations that we got ourselves into, the situations that we couldn't get ourselves out of. We beat ourselves up every day for. So let's look at what other energies are available for my Capricorns. What other love energies are available for Capricorns. All right. So let's see. Definitely a lot of throat chakra issues, communication issues for the Capricorns. And so Capricorns, one of the things you got to be careful of is being stuck in confusion and the labyrinth. And that labyrinth and confusion are what brings illusion, which keeps us stuck in that karmic loop. And so we need to get out of that labyrinth. We need to work on not being in confusion, because these are the things that keep us stuck. All right, we have to start giving healthy boundaries, because Capricorns love to give, but at the same time, they're not very good at receiving, and they don't sometimes know when the boundaries are until it's done, and then boom, we put this huge boundary and we just lock the door. So we've got to be a little bit better on boundaries, making sure we have healthy ones. Make sure the door is able to be open. You can see through the door. People can ring at the door, because we don't want to lose the opportunity stuck in the maze and confusion. And Spirit's asking you to cherish your relationships, any relationship. It doesn't matter whether it's your kids, whether it's your pet, whether it's a relationship with people at work, your friends, but cherish the ones that you have that are real, because your connection is coming in. Right? There is a connection that is coming in for you. And guess what? It could be a rekindle. So that may mean that your person is coming back in. And for some of you, that may mean that what's coming in is something new, something from a past life. And so we're going to dig deep into it and see, what it is going on for my fellow Capricorns. We are the king of the Zodiac. And why are we the king of the Zodiac? Because for Capricorns, we're the mountain goat, right? That sea goat. And why? Right? Because for Capricorns, everything moves at a very, very slow pace. And sometimes we feel like we're going backwards. So the amount of pain that Capricorns go through, no other zodiac sign could handle. And that's why you are the strongest. You're the strongest of all of the zodiac, because you can handle more challenges, more things under pressure than anybody could imagine. So let's see what else we have for our Capricorns. So we got a few. One was ready to fall to the ground and I caught it. So let's see what we have. So this is what fell in, and we have another confirmation of a rekindle, right? So there's a new phase, rekindle, renew, growth. It's the phoenix, right? Something has transformed itself, and now it's available as a connection for you Capricorns. That's what's going to happen in the month of November. And again, we have a new beginning. And this coffin can go on either side, right? That new beginning, it means that whatever was here, this confusion, this labyrinth, it's done. We can't have that anymore. It's got to die a death, and it's got to grow into the phoenix. So we can move this on either side. It fits on both sides. And guess what? The abundance that we've been waiting for is coming in. It's coming in, Capricorn. You see that? Your abundance is coming in for you. But make sure you're making healthy choices, because you don't want to be stuck in this confusion and this illusion. And how do you do this? Go through forgiveness, get through and release all that stuff that you've been holding on to so dearly, because that's what's keeping you stuck. That mirroring, golden mirror, narcissist, right? We want to get out of that narcissist empath relationship. We got to get out of that. Make healthier choices. Because guess what? It's going to be healing that heartbreak. And for those Capricorns who are in this place here, I am doing a what do you call it? A group healing. I'm doing a group healing on the 10th of November. So it's only, about a week away. It's next Sunday. We're going to be doing a group healing. It's going to be around love, twin flames, high-level soulmates. How do we attract love into our life? Remove the blocks for love. So if you are a Capricorn, you're having some problems getting outside of this confusion and illusion, this group healing could be really good for you. It's donation-based, less than 2 cups of coffee at Starbucks, but can be truly transformational in helping you release some of those soul contracts and some of those energetic blocks that you have to love. Minimum donations $30. It will be in Zoom. It's going to have Reiki. It's going to have light language healings. It's going to be cards of affirmation. We're going to have affirmations, meditation, and cards of guidance. It will be recorded so you can watch it over and over again and still get the healing benefits. If you can't make the time, it's also because it's on Zoom, it will be recorded. Reach out for me if you're interested in joining it. It's truly transformational, and it's going to be next Sunday, the 10th, around 4 p.m. Eastern time. And so if you can't make it, it's going to be recorded. So do reach out, and let's get on with the reading. So Capricorns, your abundance is coming in, and guess what? Things are going to come in like a lightning bolt. It's going to be fast, quick, and you're not going to expect it. You're going to be in this whole place of despair, and all of a sudden, ow! And guess what? Also is coming in this commitment, right? So that person, that thing, whatever that relationship that is ready for you is going to come in, and that's going to come in proper. It's going to come in as somebody who is really looking for a commitment. It's going to treat you right? But how do you get here? You have to get through here, the forgiveness, and this is a tough part. Remember, as I always say, healing is a choice. It is not something that you get automatically. You have to choose to heal. You have to choose to forgive. You have to choose to close the doors. You have to choose to have healthy boundaries. And if you can do that, you have some great energies, Capricorn. I'm excited because I'm a Capricorn too. A Capricorn with a Scorpio and a lot of Scorpio placements, a lot of Capricorn placements, and I also do have some Cancer placements. So I'm a pretty bit of a crazy one here. But let's look at what else we have here for our Capricorns in love. Okay. And some beautiful, beautiful cards here, Capricorns. Again, this is a collective reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, next reading maybe it will, but the more you interact with the channel, the more you're able to read your energies, in which case I can get closer to your read. But if you'd like your own personal reading, I do those as well. Just reach out. So Capricorns, it's going to come in divine timing. Nobody likes that, but it means that it's being managed by the divine. What's coming in is going to be real feelings, kind of like what we've been saying here. So more confirmations on it. There's going to be true bonds. But you have to give benefit of the doubt, because what you think is coming in is not going to be what you're going to get. You're going to get what the universe has planned for you, is always planned for you. What you planned for you, you just don't remember. And that's why forgiveness and going out of this hamster wheel of karma over here, it's paramount that you get into this healing space. And again, I can't stress it enough. This is for my Capricorns. The group healing that we're going to have next week is going to be truly transformational for you. If you are able to make it, if you feel called, please do reach out, as spaces are running out quickly. So let's now look at what's blocking Capricorns in love. So we're going to look at our love. You know, it's not enough to show you what energies are there. Let's show you what's stopping you from getting to this place, right? This is one of my best reads, the least expensive ones, and that's what's blocking you in love. So we're going to look at 2 reasons what is blocking Capricorns in love. And in a personal reading, we get in a little bit deeper, and we also come up with how to get out of it. So let's look at what's going on with our Capricorns. Spirit is knocking stuff all over the place. No, Spirit, I know us Capricorns are asking for the moon and back. That one and that one as well. So let's look at what came through. So body shame for some of you. And, you know, why is the body shame? Because you've kept yourself in so much illusion and confusion that your body is building itself out or dropping itself down to because you feel unlovable, and so you're putting protection around you. Get out of that body shame. Accept yourself as you are. Lone wolf. Are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving somebody who could hurt you? And that's a big one, right? And this is why you need forgiveness. This is why you need to open your heart. You're a lone wolf. You're afraid of commitment. And until you get rid of that afraid of commitment, you're going to keep on manifesting this loneliness, because why? You don't really love yourself, and you have to get into that space, right? And that's where forgiveness and all this healing heart comes in. Incomplete. You want somebody who completes you. And again, nobody can complete you. You are complete in yourself, and you have to get to that space. And the last one is changing them. Right? We don't change anybody, not even ourselves, unless it's for ourselves. So stop trying to change people to what you think you want. Allow them to be who they are, and allow yourself to be who you are. And if you find something that doesn't work, that doesn't fit inside of your space, then you change it for yourself and not for anybody else, because you don't need anybody else's approval. You don't need to mold yourself to anybody else. You need to be who you truly are, not who society or anybody else says you are. Let's get some advice from our future higher self as to, you know, what is it that we need to do. How can we get to this place, this wonderful energies that are just sitting there, right there at the door, that's going to come in, you know, in that divine timing, but like a lightning bolt. Spirit, how do we get there? How do my Capricorns get to that space? How do we get to it? Anything else? There we go. Wow, Spirit's given us a lot, so let's go through it pretty quickly. Spirit really slapped a few. So the first one is when you start the path. When you start, the path appears to take a step in any direction. And Spirit's saying, you know, you got to put your foot in the door. You actually have to start to do something. You can't just sit around and wait for it to happen, right? And this is why that group healing is something that I've been like really hawking a lot, because you Capricorns, you're a little bit stubborn. You're a goat, right? And you need to, you know, get on that healing path. You've come back to the start to see what you missed before. And so you've been cycling for a while, and you keep on cycling because you're making the same decisions over and over again. And it's time now to see that this hamster wheel is no fun anymore. It's time to get to the love you want. Your dreams are never farther than you can reach, and it's showing you right here that they're there. Know whatever decision that you made, it was the right one. And Spirit is why forgiveness, right? It got you here to this place where these energies become available. You have many layers of truth to discover, and that's why you kept on circling the drain, so to speak. Continue to make the most of every open door, Capricorns. So you know how to take opportunity. Let's start grabbing it. And last is the answers appear when you release the question. And so stop trying to understand everything and allow it to flow. So Capricorns, we got a bitch slapping from our higher selves, telling us to get out of our mind and into our heart. So let's now see timing. Let's see when can we possibly see, and we say possibly because definites don't come in timing, because then you're locking the universe in. As Capricorns, we like to control things. We don't. We allow things to flow, and that's how we get out of our confusion, illusion, and the maze. So, Spirit, when is it possible for this timing to come out? And so, Spirit's saying for you Capricorns, dusk and around spring. So springtime is when all this can kind of blossom and bloom. So if you decide to choose to get to this place, well, it's springtime. So my Capricorns, my fellow Capricorns, I hope this has helped you. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. If you have questions, I go live every Sunday from 10 till 12 New York time, and I'm there with a co-host, Spiritual Susan. This is on TikTok for those watching on other social medias. And if you make it there, we do answer one question for free, and we can do some of the reads that are posted up on the top as well during that time, the paid reads. Paid reads always jump the line. So with that, have a great day, and we'll see you at the next Zodiac in a couple days. Cheers.